Hello my friends, welcome to my new channel. Let's enjoy the highlights between Team Liquid Brazil versus Shopify Rebellion for the VCT Game Changers Championship.
Visions in my head of this, you don't know the half of it. I got dreams of looking up, high as I could get. But nothing feels like how it feels, to know these things I don't know yet. The weight of everything, and everything just takes. Sometimes, I'm trapped inside and I don't know what I'm gonna do. But to take on the world is the only thing that we know how to do. I've got dreams of finding out what all of this is for. It's you and me, and everywhere we go it leads to an open door. Mistakes, the good and bad days, but nothing really breaks if I got you. Look at this guy.
Both squads coming in with such strong coaching staff, and you can absolutely see that just bleed through into the server. We're hopping right into this, ladies and gentlemen. bstrdd, she's looking for an entry. She's going to follow this dog into B side. She wants an entry.
They want to go quick. Oh, it does get contact on Tamel, the first one to fall, but there's a three-player stack from Shopify right within the site. A flash to hold things down for a bit of smoke in the front, and that's going to have Team Liquid re-pivot towards this A site.
Yeah, and that trade was everything for the defensive sides. At least Isa now, she's got a good inkling that with all that contact that just happened at B, all that utility coming through, that information has been communicated. And now Team Liquid just regrouping. They need Sky and Jet to be able to get towards Long A here.
And all they want to do here for Alexis is just let them take the site. She can play the utility when they're going to play the retake. But with bizerra now down, this gives an opportunity for a double flank. It's currently being watched by Alexis as Team Liquid are planning towards this A site.
Yeah, that's good information. Now the adjustment's going to come through. Team Liquid, you can see Isa just biding her time, trying to get some spawn position in space, but that's a huge opening here for Flora.
Duelist versus duelist, a push towards the spawn denied by Noia. The birthday buff as Alexis comes through for the kill onto Joojina. They're trying to catch him off guard, but daiki, the IGL's the last one remaining, but it's Shopify Rebellion that puts up the first point.
The cover, the teammates, they're there. Shopify able to get a clean retake for themselves.
Change of plans for Team Liquid. Investing into a Stinger, no armor.
Yeah, that is very interesting. bstrdd, she wants to get up close and personal with this Viper Wall, I think. Well, I say that, and Florescent's just going to get a freebie through it herself.
And that's the Viper Wall down, so everybody's pinned pretty much towards the sewers, and the dog coming out from Alexis is going to get all of the information, so we have to push forward now for Team Liquid. Everybody's blind, but no deaths are coming in. Finally, bstrdd comes in close range, traded out by Mel. We're flooding right back in for Shopify Rebellion. A 2 versus 2, and the Eagles working up for TL. There's only Noia left. Now in a clutch situation. Stuck towards the spawn, stuck towards the rotate, towards the A-Link. The heal comes up, and they have a perfect crossfire now for Team Liquid. The dog, too, to confirm Noia pushing towards the spawn. And now that's just going to slow it down for a bit. Noia trying to isolate the 1v1 to first dig. daiki doesn't want to overpeak Cats yet. Noia then coming in for the other angle. The double swing across, but cannot get the 180 to the 180. The eagle comes in now for Team Liquid. Florescent, Sixth Sense, feels that the hit's coming towards the C side. So she's holding it alone, but she's actually
They're so
left
fast.
deserted by Sarah. So Florescent just alone has to updraft, gets spotted here by the dog coming out,
Wow.
and allows bizerra to push through, and that glass cannon up gets shattered right away. Sarah then answers back towards the logs. Daiki out from the garage now gives the advantage for Team Liquid.
Yeah, and it's just Alexis. She's gonna
Spike
send a bird
planted.
through outside B to try to get info. It didn't ping a single soul. Both players gonna try to regroup here and try to catch someone on the flank, but Liquid, they've got info. Daiki and Isa, they want to go sniffing for a little bit more, figure out exactly what this optimal post-plant position is gonna be, and there it is. That's the info.
That's Isa out from the default box, is now going to be still the first
Great
contact.
molly.
Still has 2 mollies, so that's going to delay it a lot. Even cancel out the paranoid that was thrown by Mel. But Alexis looks to be the first contact. Gets it onto Bastarda, but beautiful trade out from Isa as well, playing the patience game, and that's going to force Mel to fall back and save her weapon. And Team Liquid are looking quite good here since the eco that they got. TL wants to pivot right away towards the Seaside Seekers to open it up, and now it'll meet Noia, Sarah towards the back of the site as well, but she gets the first blood. Bastarda falls, hit by the paranoia, hides behind the wall, and Noia, Joojina also, with Daiki, gets the sprays and the kills, and the Seaside's open.
The moves from Joojina there as an entry duelist Omen, just finding and punishing
Spike planted.
at the moment at C, and Mel in a very interesting position. You can see the spidey senses tingling. She's got a good idea that she's flanking the flanker.
So they want to bait out the flash towards the spawn, waiting for bizerra to come in through the double doors. So they know their protocol with the late lurk now. But the timing is still in favor of Team Liquid, as finally it engages in 2 kills out for Shopify. A third one, leaving bizerra on the lurk. 2 versus 1 on the crossfire. TP away as bizerra closes in. There's a smoke covering both the defender. Onto the fuse, the offshot misses. Close range cannot hit the shot, but at least the classic comes out from Mel. Close but no cigar. Low HP was Mel on top of that. And look at Team Liquid slowly moving out towards this A side. It'll be Mel in the first contact on the top of the boxes.
ground.
Just got spotted, and now Bastarda's gonna dash in. Flash that blinds her, but she takes control of hell no matter what. Snake bite on the ground for a trade-off. Mel still alive, towards the sword,
she's
and
so
she gets
blind.
unblind and comes back for a double kill, leaving only 1 player alive.
Wow.
It's Daiki right-clicked by Florescent with the Blade Storm.
Beat the flash, Bastarde. Will she be able to sniff out this trap? That sky flash gives a lot of info, but it didn't really blind anyone.
Unfortunately, the shots are letting more on the side here of Shopify until Daiki wins the IGL duel against Mel down towards the sewer. She's alone with the spike too, while the rest are trying to make noise
no.
from the B site. As Noia was walking in, was not ready for Isa just around the corner.
And right now, Daiki's got all the information she needs. She's booking it as fast as she can towards this C site. Both players of Shopify, they're very grouped. And the fact that the spike is showing up so late might catch off the players on Liquid here. Shopify are so close by.
Yeah, but with this plan, Daiki will get Seekers.
I've got
She'll use it right away, but as
boy.
she uses it, Isa was already there, playing out in the open.
Team Liquid this time, they're not pushing anything. They just want to give Isa an opening with this operator.
That's the interesting part. Isa's the one with the operator, watching it for now, dropping into a Vandal. But as he drops it, Florescent moves out and gets the pick with the up. That now forces Bastarda to try to push towards C.
Yeah, what a read coming out. Unlucky the patience doesn't pay off there. Bastarde just trying to get some lines, get some visual of how many defenders are here. You can see Team Liquid, they don't want to fully commit all the way into the site yet. The spike is flanking.
The TP came across from Mel, and the Seekers came out too. And Liquid were just holding towards
What a
the window, and
shot!
Mel just lines up 2 kills right there. Offer TP on the top of the platform. 4-on-2 now with advantage for Shopify, as Bastarda and Joojina have to reclaim the spike and work together now with 43 seconds left on the clock.
Yeah, plenty of time. Bastarde is being so aggressive. She knows there was a bunch of numbers towards that seaside.
Dagger is in, right in the chest of
Beautiful.
Mel. Refreshing it there, but cannot win that duel against Noia. An opportunity now for Joojina. The impact fragger, the clutch player for Team Liquid. Up against 3 players as she picks up the spike, goes for a tap, and now commits for the plant within the A link. It's going to be a 1v1 in that area. Leans around the corner, but Florescent is starting to heat up.
Heat up indeed, and right in the nick of time.
But for Shopify, to start things off, we got 3 ghosts.
3 ghosts and Liquid, they're reading the round. 4 players, they do not want to give up this A main. So much aggression, but Bastard's already got contact.
Spike is instantly down. Shorty from Mel onto Joojina. Isa looking to fall back. Mel trying to hunt after her. Noia trying to turn it off on the other end of the A choke point. Alexis now the last player standing, not affected by the flash. Drops daiki. Now long range with the ghost. Headshot onto Isa as well. Spike now in her vision, but she doesn't know where bizerra's at. Currently winning towards the garage, so she has a little bit of a paranoia instilled within her, and she has to hold it back towards the A choke.
Yeah, just trying to guess exactly where this killjoy is going to be coming from. You can even see that her teammates are giving her communications as well as she's deciding what her next move is going to be. But before she collects the spike, she just wants to make sure no one is close up on her flank. And Shopify, I mean, again, those comms coming through, they should have a good idea that 4 members were spotted. This killjoy setup is probably towards that C. And after Alexis actually gets this spike down, she's going to be able to have 1 bird and a dog left to even find more information for herself.
30 seconds
bizerra's being so patient here, Vance. She's just fully gambling that Alexis is going to overthink and overcook this one.
Exactly. She's staying within range of a turret and also the alarm bot. The turret to spot towards the long range. Now it's confirmed now that the plant's coming in within the A site. The flash has already been used by Alexis, so she knows that there's not anybody quick there through the A link. She's playing towards the hell and is watching down towards long.
Just going to be so patient. She's placed herself in a position where she doesn't have to turn around and look behind her. All she has to focus on is what's in front of her, while bizerra's going to have to clear every angle as she comes into the site here.
This is so tough. She might think it's planted for a spawn. Swings out, gets the pick though. And Team Liquid, they get the first pistol.
I was saying that she's got to clear every angle. That paranoia is going to start creeping in, but you know what? She chooses right.
So they have plenty of money now to bring out an operator early within the second half. Seeker's coming out on the attack, getting information towards the garage, trying to flood it now. The dog spotted Joojina, gets caught, trying to TP behind the boxes.
Oh my god, she's so
good.
good.
Second kill as well. Dashes forward, looking for Isa, who does manage to get the pick onto Mel, right on the top of the logs until she falls from the hands of Noia. A plant now for long, instantly. It was like 40 seconds within the round, and you can already see the last 2 players of Team Liquid saving the weapons towards the A site. An op shot coming out from Bastana, so they're posting her solo towards A, where this conditioning continues for Shopify. The line's been smoked out though, so that's not going to give a big opportunity for Bastana to get a pick. Walks forward through the smoke, dashes away. That's how you get your own opportunities.
Yeah, losing track of that off, like you said. Alexis choosing to flash mid instead of
Wait a minute.
What is going on?
The util is too good now for Team Liquid within the site. Florescent now has to take everything into her own hands. The first pick coming forward has to try to clutch a 4 versus 1 as she leans up the high-low. The round win comes in for Team Liquid. What a play coming out for that flood on middle.
At this point, could have walled up and went through, but again, that unknown quantity of how many defenders are actually behind this Viper wall. Keep Shopify guessing. Oh, on this crossfire for Liquid, it falls short.
It was a bait and switch from a turret to a player. Now they jump spotted and stop a starter there, but still lands that shot there onto Noia towards our front C. TP coming across for support at the same time, but Starter somehow lands that shot through the boxes. But instantly, the Seekers are a little bit too late. It gets information on the 3. But after Alexis falls, both Florescent and Sarah swings out, and they win the round.
Oh man, that could have been a movie, Vance. That definitely could have been a movie for Bastarde, but Shopify, their C hit, that aggression. It's a beautiful thing, and they're able to stop the bleeding. I mean, they needed this. Again, Floor is just on fire right now. She's good for these garage entries. What a shot for Bastarde. Yeah, just blind. Just turn around 180 off shot. It's not a big...
So Shopify will look to reinitiate within the garage, but there's 3 players this time around by Team Liquid. And a spray that came out from daiki throughout the window looking for a pick within the double doors. And with 45 seconds left, it really looks like a commitment from Shopify towards this B side as Sarah just got dropped.
No lines. Bastarde will absolutely take those. Issa's spot has been up, but Alexis gets wiped out.
Daggers are still alive though. Not anymore. After that, the crouch coming out from bizerra. Noia now in a 3 versus 1 with 23 seconds left on the clock. 3 players within the B site, 1 player being Joojina within the garage. So there's no opportunity for Noia to move anywhere. Potentially just looking to save her weapon within the bunny spot in the front of the B site right here. Oh, as she just got spotted. Trying to at least pre-fire some shots too, but after this timeout, Team Liquid solidify a very nice victory here.
They're doing that decisive fast play here.
Just to keep Noia towards the spawn, while the rest of them are hitting towards this B site. You could already see a push forward from Joojina on the outside of the A site.
Oh, she's so fast.
Might get a timing here into Alexis. Wins that one at 21 HP, should get treated out instantly though. But the paranoia has been used to assist her, so they won't have a paranoia for the pulse plant for Shopify, but it doesn't matter when Florescent's alive towards the back of the site. Traded off by isaa. So if you have the tally within the 3v3, Orb coming up too on the pulse plant. Sarah somehow lands these shots through smokes. You cannot get any unluckier there for Team Liquid. As isaa, she'll be forced to fall back. And Shopify once again is one behind.
Those retakes in the posts just become even more daunting.
Early dog, Joojina trying to walk out through the smoke. The flash was too late to assist, and she gets punished right away by Florescent.
Looking for that info, bstrdd, because her teammates get taken out, wants to find a lot more. bizerra definitely saw the shoulder.
Oh my god, this time is insane.
Slip through rather. And the Seeker's now coming on defense. So Shopify currently being pinned. Crossfire being set up. bizerra is just staying patient. As they're slowly creeping up behind. There's no utility from Shopify to watch it, but I think that window of opportunity has now been closed. Noia's just posted up to watch the flank. There's that burst, but cannot connect. That was a mini-map moment right there. But now here comes the engagement of the Shopify within the A site. A spray through the smoke for isaa to fall. A pit towards the back of the spawn, and even a plant for hell.
Yeah, Sarah's gonna have to do so much here. Alexis needs to get contact so this Viper's pit stays alive. bstrdd wants to find an entry.
Alexis doesn't have any flashes, so it has to go down to the gunfire now from both players of Shopify Rebellion. Team Liquid just around the corner. Beautiful snake bite just to slow the clock down, slow the attempt of the defuse. bstrdd is low on HP. Easy first kill, traded out instantly though by bizerra. And now a second snake bite on the ground too. That kills daiki. A 2 versus 1. No HP left for bizerra as Sarah comes in with the Red Bull clutch and Shopify tie up the game.
We're tied up. 11-11, and look at the money on Liquid. It's been broken.
It's been broken, but Vandal's still in the hands of bstrdd. Too far away. The execution from Shopify is within the east, the C site rather. As Florescent all the way towards the back catches Joojina within her smoke. bstrdd answers right back, so there's no flank watch this time around for Shopify. Doc does clear 2 players within the garage area, and everybody's playing towards long. So losing Joojina, it's an opportunity for Shopify to play the long-range battle here.
Yeah, and Sarah does have a molly in play. That Q orb is on top of that spike, but Viper's pit. Team Liquid are investing into this.
Florescent with 2 and make that even 3 within the round. The snakebite not allowing TL to really move back within the spike to attempt to defuse. Pit also falls, and this is looking for a Shopify Rebellion round, especially after that flank, that lurk from Alexis. bizerra now the last player standing. Spotted by 2 players jumping across from garage. Alexis even hunts down for the kill to not allow Team Liquid to get any weapons in the last round of this map here on Haven.
Out of my way.
And bstrdd once again is looking to push down towards middle. There hasn't been too much utility being used here by Noia outside of the turret that gets broken instantly here.
Yeah, she's scrimming. bstrdd is scrimming, and I like this coming out. As soon as she gets that ground, she's being pretty patient. Oh, but the jig is up. She's been spotted.
Paranoia hits her, trying to dash away, stays alive, and somehow daiki gets the pick too for the support in the front of the beat. Fights right back to Alexis looking to answer, almost catching Joojina within the garage. And now Shopify are moving within the C site. Dash now activated by Florescent, op in hand, trying to clear out the site. Looking through, gets dinked right away, and the dink does not allow for her to get the pick onto isaa. Forcing now the heal to come out from Alexis and to slow down the pace of Shopify within the C site.
Yeah, but the fact that daiki didn't see a single soul in mid might give the timing that Mel is looking for. Full-on Killjoy setup here at
30
A.
seconds left.
Not a single defender to help. Daiki's going to be able to provide some help on the rotate, but all 3 members of Shopify, they're going to stay so grouped together. They want to make sure they come out on top of these trades.
You need a timing on this flash. There's the dashboard. Actually not going to be used because of the nanoswarms that just came out. Double flashes to answer right back. 9 seconds left on the clock. Now the spike has to go down. Daiki looking to push for it, but the spike will go down indeed. There's the cross. There's the flood. There's the last player going down. And Team Liquid will get the defuse. And to kick off the grand finals here for the Game Changers, we're going the extra innings.
And you can see Flor, she doesn't have the op. She wants a rifle, full armor. And I think she wants to get up close and personal with this Viper wall. She's got the Sky to be able to buy her some time and that paranoia in her back pocket. That's so much info. She saw so many bodies.
Counter dog coming through, and that's going to deny the information out of Team Liquid because he got shot off right away, but she's alone within the site. Orb comes up just on time. She holds behind the default. bizerra pushes through as Florescent trades it right back, though. Bastarda, Alexis still holding towards the graffiti. They never move in against her. There's only Joojina left. Behind the orb, 3 players coming through. Alexis with 3 on the round and puts Shopify back at that point. Set up once again towards this A site, an orb to support the 2 players now met up with each other towards TL.
Dash prop.
Within A, the dog's gonna get some information. The orb comes up right away.
That dog just completely stopped Flor's dash.
And also the nanoswarm stopped the pincer maneuver out of Shopify Rebellion. Flash now coming out on the attack, only blinded towards the back of the defensive spawn. Towards the boxes is Daiki, and we have 2 beautiful entries out from Florescent. What a pick there! A tap right in the face of Bastarda. Blade Storm now activated. And a 3-point advantage for Shopify. Florescent's just gonna hug it out pretty much.
She wants more, Vance. She wants more, and as she should.
Already looking up towards the window. Sees the barrel of the gun of Isa. The smoke comes out. There you go, right in the dome with the 4 daggers. The right click coming through for the last kill in the ace. Shopify solidify the first map by winning it 14-12.
I mean, if you're a Shopify fan, you just got to be asking yourself, why didn't you just do that before? Why didn't you do that before overtime? But Flor coming through and coming through strong. And right now, Alexis is trying to get as much information for her squad as possible. She's already used both birds, and that sound cue right there is going to let them know somebody's watching that door side. Florescent's just collecting all the orbs right now.
Scavenger hunt for Florescent. And now hunting for kills on the execution. Our Shopify Rebellion within this B side. It was denied by a bit by paint shells thrown on the defense. Molly's on the ground.
No!
Oh no, everybody's burning down there towards the fountain connector.
Hot feet.
And only Daiki and Joojina remains for Team Liquid. Alexis just playing towards the
the timing.
Kill switches out to the classic on time. Somehow stays alive. A flash to blind Joojina. A dog to allow the push out from Florescent. And that was all part of the plan.
Yeah.
Just keep Florescent on these orbs, on these kills. Get that showstopper out early.
Absolutely. Objective control coming out for Shopify to start off strong right now.
A pretty decent buy for Shopify, as we're 1 away from a Viper's Pit for Sarah. It looks to be a lot of pressure towards the B main first. 3 players already there for Team Liquid. Looks like they want to deny that orb right away. It's a dog first. It's the first blood for bizerra. And there's the pit available for Sarah after she trades it out. Satchel's away. It's going to be Bastarda.
Yeah, and so much contact has happened that it's allowed Mel to get a lot of ground, a lot of space. She's even investing paranoia here.
And pushing all the way towards the spawn. An opportunity for a pincer maneuver back within the B site.
That pincer mover you're talking about, Vans. This timing is going to be insane. Mel's already spawned. Her teammates just waiting for her.
And with bizerra down, there's no utility to actually force the contact. So that's the surprise element out of Shopify. The peek coming out from Mel allows Shopify to move within the B site and to move in for a plant.
The fact that Skies was the first person to get taken out. Florescent cannot get re-healed. And Sarah, that Viper's Pit, reinforcing this post. Oh, Daiki this time. Wow.
Oh, he got caught once again. Flash now looking within the pit. Smoke now being thrown by Mel so she can hold that angle as Joojina's closing in towards baby door. Pinched on the other end. Isa's dropping down. And now numbers are dwindling down for Shopify Rebellion. Snakebite to push Mel back. But Sarah's still within the pit. Still someone gets a spray with a Vandal right within the pit. So the HP down. A double shorty kill from Sarah. A twofer to allow Shopify to get the round.
Bomb grenade out.
The wall comes up on a defense. Opening the door, clearing the tree side. And looks like Shopify are committed for this A site. Snake bite towards the back. Nice shot by Joojina. Seekers on the top. Sarah pushes in, but it gets traded out by Daiki. Until Noia stops the surprise element from the stack that came through with the lower buy from Team Liquid. Almost a doable situation for the defender side. But now Alexis will move in, get a plant. And bizerra only has a sheriff to work with.
Spike planted.
Flash is not getting information, so that's the element of surprise. A 1v1. Noia with a Guardian.
Placing alarm bot. Placing sentry.
Turret, she dodges it. Plays towards the back of the site. Is Noia repositioning? bizerra now still thinks that her opponent could be towards the tree. Leads back towards the front! Lands that shot as well! And bizerra wins a 2v1 Red Bull clutch! This is a Stinger and a Bulldog in the hands of Florescent and Noia trying to move forward. Executing towards the C site. Closing against Isa. Running against her, but Bastarda's watching the push. Drops the flank watcher being Sarah. And now the Seekers comes out for Alexis to get the information, but there's still a lot of info right now for Team Liquid.
Yeah, and because of that info, Shopify wanted to push into spawn, get deeper lines. They have sent Florescent in there, and you can see they're planning the spike for it.
This is a great ult right now for the defenders and also for the attackers, because Noia off that plant will actually not allow really Team Liquid to really move in right yet.
Yeah, Bastarde is just trying to be real patient right now, and the fact that that showstopper is on her back. Oh boy.
Oh, showstopper out. Double kill from Bastarda. Yes, Florescent falling back, the Vandal in hand. Fully blinded though, both players are blinded. Still hits that shot onto Bastarda. Alexis moves through, stops the plant diffuser. Florescent runs across, but Joojina was right there to trade it right back. And Team Liquid tie up the game.
What an effort coming through here for Shopify.
The amount of times that they got pressured towards the A side, their second three players there, but instead Shopify are moving forward towards the baby door. The satchel's out from Florescent. Low HP, trying to fall back, getting healed at the same time as bizerra. Boom bot being thrown just to keep opponents at bay. Breaking a turret, and meanwhile the plant comes down for Shopify, and it's gonna be a bloodbath, a 5 versus 5.
Yeah, Floor really wanted to control that baby door, but they're pushing into spawn. This timing, Joojina swings.
There's two players there. It's Joojina with Bastarda trying to get the satchel across. Mel gets the first contact in the kill. The double comes back from Joojina though. A 3 versus 3. Florescent stays within the site and anchors it up, but bizerra comes in on the flank. It's a 2v2 now. Alexis, no utility in her hands. Confident divide coming out. Noia gets the pick just before the wall comes up. So it's up to Joojina. Fully flash, comes in for the first kill, continues to spray. And a 1 versus 1. The dab on the spike, the weapon pickup at 23 HP. But there's no time left on the clock. No opportunity for a clutch this time around for Joojina.
What a round!
Now pinned. Molly thrown on the ground. Given a chance for all of Shopify to reload and potentially just have Florescent enter in. But as the second Molly falls down, nobody's really closing the gap from TL though.
Not closing the gap. Shopify need to buy some time for Noia. Noia's found herself in position, but that's a freebie for Bastarde.
Playing the off angle. And the lockdown's just going to slow things down on that hit. Look at this push coming out from Alexis. A re-pivot towards the A side. Nice first kill. Players now pinned within A, but they're in great positions with this crossfire. More delays coming out from the utility, out from Joojina. Finally, the attackers are moving in. Daiki playing within the ruins. Instantly killed by Alexis, but Joojina's still there. 20 seconds left on the clock. Shopify rotating back within B.
Yeah, Noia was the whole time securing front B. She crept in, found that timing. She brings the spike back over. Molotov already down onto Spike. Oh my god, Florescent, this reposition is so huge.
Free kill.
Wow.
bizerra, meanwhile, though, did get the pick up onto Mel. So it's still a 2 versus 2. Pit also still available for Isa. Do they want to use it right here for the post plant? Starts off with the wall, dissipating first. Tap on the spike. bizerra playing the front. Nice tap from Noia. Traded right back by Isa. The second tap, Florescent walks in. You got the contact onto Noia, and this could be a fake. There's that lockdown on C.
Yeah, they were able to insert Noia out into the C site.
Oh, the backstab, the turn! They still get 2 kills for Bastarda, but not until 1 falls. Players now falling back, bizerra at 57 HP.
How is bizerra alive? How did she get away? Shopify, they're reacting and they're pivoting. Noia, at least with all that contact, was able to secure the C site.
It's now Shopify getting away, allowing Noia to push forward towards the waterfall and get the backstab onto Daiki, getting the second turret up to watch the rotate across. Plat comes down with 10 seconds left, snakebite towards the spawn, orb up at the same time, and that delays the push from TL, allowing now Shopify to move forward, but they're getting punished for it. Now leaning down, Mel answers right back. It's a 1v1. bizerra trying to walk through, only has a Guardian.
Yeah, that sound cue came through. Somebody told Mel that they just heard bizerra in waterfall.
Leading out! Once again, bizerra winning it! A 1v1 coming out in favor of Team Liquid. And bizerra's keeping the dream alive for Team Liquid in this first half.
This whole time, this is a trap setup. You can see Mel's got that paranoia out. And as soon as that sound cue comes, as soon as Liquid indicates that they're in this area,
the door
there
breaks.
it is.
Still a stalemate happening at the rubble control.
Good bait.
Yeah.
Yeah, Liquid did that well.
So Liquid will now pivot back, trying to sell a fake towards the A site. Now blowing the other smoke out from Mel. At least one of them, as a full rotate comes from Shopify towards the A site, but there's only one player within C.
Yeah, right then isaa heard the sound cues, rather Sarah did. Thankfully, Team Liquid gifted that noise over. But look at this, everyone on Shopify are biting. They've all rotated, but they're gonna show up at B at the right time.
This time Mel doesn't have a paranoia, Alexis doesn't have a flash. Joojina just got the pick.
30 seconds
And now A site's open.
Yeah.
They pivot once again.
This is
Daiki
advanced.
had so much ground, so much space, and as the IGL, she's letting her squad know, bring the spike over. I'm securing everything. And look at this timing towards B. I mean, bizerra's got the flank for the flankers. Spike will go down. This is so much control for Liquid in this post.
Noia walked down and slid down the back of the site. Still an advantage of one player out for Team Liquid on the pulse buy, not until Sarah comes in for the pick. Now rubble control is in favor of Shopify. They have an opportunity to pinch right back as this door opens. Three players instantly fall, and only one in favor of Team Liquid. bizerra's alone. And that's Shopify answering back with their pistol, the third out of this series.
One of your players went out fast, and Shopify, they really want to control rubble, sending Florescent in quick, but that's information. Look at the reaction coming out for Team Liquid. They know the Raze isn't here. They want this C site.
They also have Showstopper. They just spotted Noia's backpack in the back of the pillar. Showstopper now activate within the C site. Rotations coming through. Joojina's on the lurk now towards the waterfall. But look at the crossfire setup. They kind of know that there could be somebody lurking around. It's being pinged. Oh, Joojina's in for a surprise. And after those shots, she falls back, but there's still another player waiting just around the corner. Easy kill for Alexis. Meanwhile, though, Spike planted towards C.
Yeah, and bstrdd is going to try to get a little bit more. She tried to meet back up with Joojina, but unfortunately gets taken out. Alexis is aware. She knows there's going to be another rat, and the timing here is insane. Noia goes 1 for 1.
Virtual.
Alexis continues now, going on a rotate back, now looking to support her teammate, meeting up with Sarah, because she's the one with the util, actually only has a heal up. No flashes available. Snakebite towards the spawn, forcing them to push out. Wins that duel against Sarah. Close range now as the time's ticking down. Mel stuck on a 1v1. The TP across outside on the smoke, but there's no time really. Tap on the spike. Daiki waiting around the corner. Jump with a shorty. There's a dink. There's a second. And a round comes in for Team Liquid.
Well played for Liquid. Well played. And I feel for Shopify in that one. Mel wants that front B pick.
Aggression from Shopify towards Mound, but Basana's looking on the left side. Florescent was never ready for that. Even Satchel's away. That's a beautiful start now for Team Liquid.
All 4 members are very much grouped over here, and Alexis is all alone.
You should
That's why
run.
she's playing more passive now towards the waterfall. Definitely will give it up now that as this lockdown rather is being placed towards the seaside. There's the yacht looking for a pick, and Isa stops Mel right away. And a heavy investment might be the call now for the players to save, but so far looking at this radar, we are rotating for Shopify.
Yeah, Shopify, they feel pretty confident about their retake protocols. They want to see if they can perhaps get a pick. Then Noia can come into play with that. But it all just depends on this pick. Shopify, they need to find one.
Oh, they know now the Odin's in the hands of Sarah. Daiki pushing forward, a flash to keep them back.
That's it.
Yeah, that's definitely it. With the molly towards the spawn and that flash right there, that's the 3 players saving it. And they can't even go and move forward towards the B side to save the yacht. Paranoia too, not to allow the dog to get any information. Wall comes up, you hear the spray is out on the attack as Team Liquid are committed to move within this area. Smokes towards the spawn, bstrdd moving forward, out towards the waterfall, and Mel is okay to give that up.
Yeah, Florescent was debating whether or not she wanted to apply that pressure towards that C, and she's gonna double back.
TP towards the front of B to allow this door to open. So they'll know there's somebody towards the front of the site, but the rotate comes across and never catch. bstrdd pushing towards the waterfall. Showstopper, meanwhile, by Florescent drops isaa, so the numbers are dwindling down here on this post plan. Somehow Shopify are all over this B site.
Yeah, and they're gonna be able to get it to half. She's just full sticking it.
Full sticking it.
Covering her.
They get it.
My ult's ready.
And the re-aggression coming out for Alexis and Mel. As soon as the sky showed up, Mel peeks down into the bend.
Spike dropped.
And that one bird, I mean, that information coming through, it's almost a bait, right?
But
the
it's
fact
big.
that bizerra is able to break that dog really early before it even comes out of that choke point and gets any information is so huge for Liquid here.
Because the Showstopper just got picked up and it missed, but thankfully Joojina's there to get the pick there onto Sarah. A site now open, the rotate's too far away. But you are healthier on the side of Shopify Rebellion. And as I say that, bstrdd gets healed up by daiki. Plant now coming down. Cosmic Divide also available now for TL for the post plant.
And those incredible retakes that we know coming from Shopify is going to be a lot more difficult this time. They're so grouped together. They've all got to ride or die.
Grouping up right now. Alexis has a flash to work with. Looking to push it through.
Oh, that
Paint shells
paint
right at the
shell.
feet of Florescent. Now running across the door, but Sun's just running across, continues forward. Flash is now being used on both ends. A suck coming up now on that spike. bizerra's watching the cross towards the A site. Alexis alone, and Team Liquid have a perfect post-plant hold.
Seeing that dog up at that rubble with Mel gives all the information that Liquid need. I mean, they know that's where the trap is. I wish Florescent was being a lot more mobile, but because of the Viper's pitch, she's trusting Sarah.
She was at the top, and she stayed towards the top. She maybe could have caught bstrdd, but the double ult comes out in favor of Team Liquid. Spike is now about to go down, and look at this lurk from bizerra. Utility now broken. There's that first pick. Staying alive around the corner as Mel wide swings out to trade it right back. Meanwhile, Joojina's the one that's pushing all the way back towards their spawn. This is going to be so deadly indeed, as Shopify only has one more play remaining, and that's Alexis. Peeking through, aggressive peaks, and will now have to save 5 HP remaining, and it's now time for Team Liquid.
The hunt is on. The hunt is on. They don't want to let Alexis save this at all whatsoever. That blind doesn't catch anyone but herself, daiki, but it doesn't matter. Daiki's whole plan all along was to set it up and tee it up. Yeah, bizerra just collected another orb for herself. Spike gonna be swapped over to her as well. So in the post, you better believe bizerra's gonna be ready with that KJ ultimate.
Scout destroyed.
And Team Liquid, they're trying to sell a fake towards C, but Shopify, they didn't bite.
Buy it at all, they did not, as Yoda would say. As Team Liquid now rotating towards the C site, so Mel was doing whatever she can with that utility to hold them back. She still has a paranoia.
30 seconds left.
daiki already taking control of the C site. But remember, the Showstopper is available for Florescent.
Exactly, and she's just showed up right in the nick of time.
She is pushing forward though, Mel has fallen.
No.
That's no flash. Lockdown also being used off the post plant. They might have to start moving in right away, or they wait it out. And looks like the later option is out there for Shopify.
A little indecisive here is Florescent and Mel. No trade in sight. It's gonna make this retake so difficult. All three members are playing the post to perfection here for Liquid.
Now moving in to spray off the Odin. Pulse plants now being played. Nanoswarm Showstopper out towards the mound. It does land for a double kill. It's up to daiki though. A 2 versus 1. There's that first kill. The swing left to the other one. Team Liquid is not done. daiki with the Rebel clutch, and we're tied up in this series 1-1.
Liquid played this map so well, completely dissecting that attack side. This is exactly where Shopify fell short the last time around. A lot of tunnel visioning towards mid. You can see on this pistol, Florescent, she wants to peek as soon as Noia gets contact.
Definitely don't want a tunnel vision towards mid now. It's a B hit attempt. Location now spotted by a cam placed up on the top of the ladder. and snake bite towards the ground.
Oh,
the
that
execution
trip.
comes in, and the trip indeed traps onto Florescent. They gain control of the site, and Isa just fell down towards the ladder. Alexis with a second one now onto Daiki. The rotation cut short by Mel onto Joojina. Everything's looking so good so far for Shopify. Only one falling down from the hands of bstrdd. Hunted down this time by Mel. It's 1-for-1. The camera comes in. Everybody is reloading once again. But bstrdd now, the jig is up. Florescent gets the last kill. Again, another one of those plans where Mel's going to say, just take the kill, Florescent.
Yeah.
Get those blades for him. Shopify Rebellion to move as a group within this B site.
Oh, Florescent barely just doesn't make it on top of the site, but it's okay. No defenders in that area. What a shot coming out here for daiki.
They still have a 3-player stack within the site for Team Liquid. Finally, one falling down. Up towards the Berlin. This half wall is Isa. Dashed in as bstrdd for the support at the same time. Aljon to get information. We have yet to prime the spike for Shopify. We want to keep it calm, but we're giving so much time for Team Liquid to rotate across until two instantly fall. And now a third. bizerra instantly becomes the last player standing. Underhand flash, full blinded, but Sarah's out there for the save. Noia and Sarah stays alive, and Shopify get the bonus.
You can see KO right hot on bstrdd's heels. They want to try to challenge towards this A main, but they're going to be so fast and ready for this doors.
bstrd's up there on the railing. Oh, a dig onto bstrdd. She has forced the fall back. No command coming out from Alexis at the same time. Isa on the top of the staircase. Still can't find her opponents, but bizerra's there for the 2 kills. And there's the beautiful crossfire done in the end. The pathing was good for now, until bizerra is now stuck towards the orange. There's only 2 players left alive now as Mel drops bizerra and evens up the tally. Can he get the res though onto Alexis to give the advantage back onto Shopify? They'll get it.
Spike still on Sarah's back. They're trying to figure out exactly where these rotates are going to be coming from, and that's all the info Shopify needs. Sarah doesn't need her help. She's just going to one-tap both players and get the spike down.
They handle these trips with these shot darts. We talked about that utility being so good for Sarah. Florescent already looking at dash across the flash.
Oh, so blemish.
Opportunity for daiki to pick her off.
I cannot use that.
That was a miscalculation from the attack
bstrdd?
side as bstrdd walks down towards the elbow. We're starting to see some movement, some breathing coming out from TL until Sarah and Noia runs out within the A site.
Sarah still has this Hunter's Fury. As the spike goes down, she's going to want to cross, and that's an uncharacteristic miss for bstrdd, unable to punish. It's still a 3v3.
There's that Hunter's Fury coming out from the defensive side. That's daiki all the way towards the spawn. Cannot get that ping, and Noia catches her as she pushes all the way down towards Shop, right into the spawn. A retake with an op so difficult here as bstrdd is moving forward. And as she was just about to scope for that click, Mel dispatches her. It leaves now Isa on a 3 versus 1, and yeah, that's going to be the call. Pick up the op, save it, get the cage up. You're going to need whatever you can to try to salvage these rounds. The first time that we're seeing the map play for Team Liquid side, and it's such a tough moment to do this. Right in the grand finals. Aljon's going to get some information right now on this Lord Y that we see coming out from Team Liquid. Daiki does get the first blood though and manages to fall back and stay safe at 7 HP. Sarah's around the corner. Noia peeking forward. Nice bulldog though. That was a force buy coming out from Isa to get that pick. The fight coming out from bstrdd. A dash away. The ping on the second one. And it works out. The lure buy that you have for Team Liquid becomes their first round.
It's a slow start for Liquid, but we've seen these before.
Oh! The dash right in! Florescent turns around and gets the headshot, but bstrdd, finally they have an off-out in the hands for Team Liquid, and she answers right back. The flash doesn't affect her, so she can still hold the line towards middle. The rotate's coming across, but the position is so far forward on the defense as they hear the full rotate over towards this B site.
Yeah, Sova versus Sova. Daiki was aware, but Sarah's just faster to the trigger here. Shopify, they can choose to wait for their second initiator to regroup with them, but it decides they're just going to contact out. They know it's been a cypher.
Oh, the shots out from Isa. Then bstrdd once again holding that line all the way towards the spawn. Spike is down. Sarah picks up the op, and she's now going to have to play the deathmatch. Spotted the first one being Isa. Spike's down out in the open just by the ladder. And the line is held on the other side. And it's seen easily by bstrdd. And Team Liquid put the second one up. Sarah playing just behind the double boxes. The flash has been heard. It's been cleared, but Sarah still wins those 2 fights. A 2v1, only one player holding within this A site. The wall's about to come up, and here's the execution. But bizerra still holds, stays away, out of sight from the Aldrone. Here's a dash coming in. This should be a free kill on the Sarah. Molly on one side to focus on the left. There is that peek to spot two more.
Exactly where you
And as Noia gets the kill on the rotate, throws the hat. Bastarda gets the pick onto the null commander. Will not allow the res to happen.
Oh my!
bizerra gets the dink, then onto Noia. Pit comes out.
bizerra is doing so much work. Shopify have had to invest so much into this round to have a chance. KO still down, unable to res. Spike is not planted.
It looks like for Shopify, they're trying to just peek out and try to surprise Bastarda. It's still holding the edge of that pit. Noia finally has taken enough ground to support her teammates back towards the A main. The double swing coming out from Shopify. The long-range daggers, though, as Bastarda's on a 1 versus 2. 18 seconds left, dashes in, but misses the shots.
Nice try.
Mel gets the pick. And Shopify now, they get another round. Shopify is still leaning in for this pinch within the B site.
Yeah, the one-way is coming up huge. Isa peeking right in the nick of time, and it's Alexis going down with no trade in sight, but Floor's in there.
Noia gets stopped, Floor is in there, and she's also stopped by Isa, who anchors up the B site. Sarah's at the last player standing, and we have a prime gaming flawless to end our half for Team Liquid. Couldn't have it any better there.
Team Liquid's plan all along was just to exchange and trade some util, meet back up with Isa in this mid double doors area, and that camera break is huge for Isa.
Especially now that they have mid control in pretty much both extremities for TL. They can really work the map across. So it comes down to that still. Right Bastarda with the headshot. Long range Sarah answers right back, but TL have committed within the A site for a plant.
Yeah, this wall coming out for Joojina is gonna be huge. bizerra still has a flash primed. As soon as that wall goes up, as soon as Shopify indicate that they're gonna retake, you can expect a fight coming out for Team Liquid.
Camera just spotted Florescent on the top of that wall too, so she's gonna try to jump it up and look down the line of sight towards the railing, but Joojina was there to pick her off. Meanwhile, Daiki pushed her way up towards the spawn. The swing coming out, and then the shock darts right at the feet, but Isa's there for the support. Now Alexis is all alone, swinging out, stopped right away by Joojina as TL finally get their pistol. It starts off with them trying to create just a little bit more noise towards the A side at the beginning, putting Bastarda in a great position on the top of the bricks. Rotating across, Alexis was not afraid. Walks all the way down towards middle, gets a pick. Meanwhile, Bastarda also falls. That is not a great start for Team Liquid here.
That was Alexis just peeking long-range dry when she heard the drone as well. Oh, almost gets caught out. Her teammate tries to save her, but she gets punished. Good molly for Alexis, good response. She's gonna be able to fall back, and still numbers advantage for Shopify, but Team Liquid, they're slowly starting to gain ground. bizerra's sniffing it out, trying to figure out exactly what this setup is towards this B.
But the execution is going to be so difficult. They have no Viper. They have no dash from a Jet. A knife, though, suppressing one player at the KO on the other end. Now they have to move as a death ball to break these trips. Slowly inching in or Shopify Rebellion as Daiki's taking the matter in their own hands. Two-piece for the round. Underhand throw. Half-blinding bizerra as Isa cuts across. Mel makes it a 1 versus 1. This shouldn't have been a 1 versus 1, but Team Liquid are saving a round so far with those two players. Isa spotting Mel. Mel putting down the stake by camera is up. So they know she's towards the tunnel. She decides to go for the surprise swing right into the molly, but Mel was ready for it. Comes in for the defuse, and Shopify's up at 11. Team Liquid at bay, forcing them to push back towards the middle. And we're seeing a similar setup from Shopify Rebellion, a pit towards the B main, the camera to spot some players towards the tunnel. It looks like Team Liquid, they're maybe looking to ball up here to fight against the pit.
Yeah, it's going to be so difficult. It's the Viper plus Cypher in tandem with, and look at Florescent. She wanted to go sniffing. She wanted more in mid. KO is hot on her heels as well.
Timing's so good right now, though, for the players pushed all the way up towards the A's main, or towards the spawn, rather.
Oh my
Unfortunately, Bastarda couldn't trade it out against Noia at 5 HP is what remains after she trades off the kill.
All players, they're just barely limping, Vans.
Trying to make that hero play, denied right away. Up to another one to try to walk in. It's bizerra with the Bulldog. Walking right on the other end.
30 seconds.
Firing
still within
squad.
the Pete.
Last player standing.
There's so many of them just waiting for Bastarda, and Mel knows that the last. Oh my God, this timing is everything, but Mel does stabilize. And even though Alexis is on the other side of things, you can expect her to be extra mobile here and try to seek out where that exec is going to come to have a response, but these are just long-range duels in mid. If you're Team Liquid, you're happy with this.
Not this time around, though. Sarah's another one that pushes down. That's a spike down. The recon dart gets broken, so she knows that there's more players now inching towards this B site. Spike now being picked up. Commitment now to move within this B site. Isa gets a nice flick though onto Noia. There's that null command from Alexis that finally pops out, playing towards the pillar. But with the pings, she'll give out her position. Out the wall comes down, she gets the kill. Snake bite onto the ladder. There's only Bastarda left. Hit by the null command. Cannot do anything with the Marshall.
Defenders win.
Shopify Rebellion closes out the third map, 13-5 in a one-sided affair.
They need to capitalize off this Cypher being in this position. They want to rendezvous back towards mid.
Fake smokes being thrown, and it never knew Joojina's down at the bottom, but it gets traded instantly by Mel. Also falling back is going to be Daiki, who had the information on that flash. Sarah moving forward within the B site. Snake bite on the ground, but she doesn't care. The pickup onto Isa. The B site is slowly opened up as a Trailblazer moves forward. But Shopify are finally closing in and are looking for the plant. But Startup trying to cut the rotate out from the market side. Swings out once again, head-to-head against Sarah, and the cage comes up to allow the plant to happen.
Yeah, and that paint shell definitely helps Mel as well. 4 versus 3 for Shopify side, and you can see they're just pivoting. All members grouping back into this main. They want to demand that Team Liquid tap the spike here. They want to use their util.
Util indeed, 2 flashes available from Daiki. Paint shells for Bastarda. There's that first flash and the paint shells. Now we're swinging across for TL. Back to a 2v2. bizerra lends that shot and it's up to Noia. The tap on the spike. Noia has to hurry up. It's now a halfway. The 1v1 connects up to the shot, but bizerra is there. 3 in the round. The defuse and Team Liquid with the crowd behind them get the pistol.
What a turnaround coming through here for Liquid.
And also as smooth are the hits coming out from Team Liquid on the defense, but not this time around. Florescent's already on the top. Control towards the A orb. Isa falls, and that's a lot of util that gets denied towards the A site to delay as much as they can.
She's so quick. Bastarda wants to use this smoke to her advantage, looking for some sort of scrim timing, but Shopify are so aware. Noia making Bastarda respect this smoke, but 3, 2, 1 together.
Alexis didn't want to respect it though. It's a 1-for-1. It's a little slow, but the bonus is still pretty decent for Team Liquid. The flank coming from behind, the timing capitalized by bizerra. We have yet to move within for plant for Shopify. All 3 players now pushing towards the spawn.
Yeah, they feel like they can't get the spike down. Daiki's only got a Spectre in her hand, so she decides she doesn't like it. Switching off to the Sheriff, wants to pop some shots and use this wall to her advantage. Still 1 bird as well.
And Sarah has no prowler, so they have to face check it. The timing on that one, what a shot on the first! The flash to deny the counter out from Shopify. Numbers dwindling down as Shopify now have to commit for a run towards the B site. But just around the corner is Joojina.
Yeah, and you saw Mel passing the spike over. She wants to make a play. She's got double TP still in play. Drop that smoke as she wants to find an opening, find the advantage for her team, but that timing is unfortunate. Joojina gets a freebie.
Sarah now, 3 versus 1. First contact, and there's the swings! Oh, almost got the third one! It didn't look as clean for the swings, but Daiki is there for the save. Death ball out from Shopify. The execution not within this A site, but the line of sight is still out there for bizerra. The double jump.
The trigger discipline.
And a swing out gets the kill onto Sarah and TP's away. Paranoid now being thrown on the attack. Shopify Rebellion trying to push forward, but the snake bite just slows him down. Joojina gets the kill onto Noia, who's trying to gain some ground on the left side of the connector.
And a flank. The flank is on the way, Bastarda. This timing almost deceives her, but that bird should solidify this flank.
10 seconds left where they have to move in for Shopify now. Mel gets the first entry, but everybody else is falling around her. Only Alexis is alive. Nice little swings on the left and right, but there's no time left to go even for the plant. And Team Liquid are showing why they wanted to leave and float Sunset in the rotation. Mid control is the play. The late lurk from Noia towards the B main. jump spawning, getting information, but just trying to clear out the players. Bizerra's close range, pushing forward from a paranoia.
Here we are.
Showstopper out, double kill, but instantly Alexis answers right back, giving the advantage back over to SR. Full ults available for the remaining players of Shopify Rebellion. Hat also being thrown out to get the information on both bizerra and isaa. The crosshair being set up, but isaa still wins that fight. Slap from the air is bizerra onto florescent. And as much information as you've gotten, it got fully denied by the last two players of TL.
Fully denied. The confidence coming through, the communications coming through. You saw bizerra immediately bust out the headhunter. She knew they were low, wanted to apply the checkmate, and now Noia's got to find these 1v1s. For her, both these players are isolated. Unable to find the shot though. And bizerra once again. Now Alexis with that Rolling Thunder on board. 4 members grouped, and Noia, she's got to be able to punish these pushers.
Cage trigger.
But she gets spotted right away here from that aggressive push. The Trailblazer to spot her. That now initiates the Rolling Thunder rather to come out. And as Noia crosses over towards the B main, there's already an alert, the flank coming in from bstrdd. Just around the corner is Alexis though. She might be in a saving grace. They don't clear her. She gets the first pick, the flash then to look back. But the defenders are not closing in, rotating back towards the market. Plat now coming in from the spawn. Boba's being pushed by Shopify Rebellion. Counter Seeker is out from the defenders too, from daiki. And it's all Team Liquid so far.
And Joojina's being so patient on the flank. Not only is the spike not planted for the 2 remaining members of Shopify, but Joojina's got the checkmate here.
Florescent's watching that main. Misses the shot, looks back towards the spawn. Here's that lurk.
Alexis. Holy shit, Alexis.
That's 4 to her name. A 1v1. Tap on a spike. Walks through the volley, but gets picked off by bizerra.
What a gamble coming out here for Alexis. I respect that play. She knew her opponent knew she was low. She had to take a risk.
That timeout is not only for this round, but into the next. Satchel's coming forward. Florescent just got picked off there by bstrdd in the long-range game. Nice shot at least to retaliate back from Sarah.
Spike down, B.
Joojina gets information. That was ballsy. Denied by Alexis. And somehow the lower buy becomes the advantage for a short while. Then back onto Sarah, giving hopes back for Shopify. bizerra pushed all the way forward, out towards the B main.
Bold moves.
Spike planted.
Heroic efforts coming through. And bizerra just got the tour de force. So many sound cues.
Oh, the headhunter out, ripped out, and almost got it onto Alexis. Look at that. We have a full push-up from bizerra.
Yeah, especially considering that this is the double initiator composition, right? Definitely would have loved to see them poke and prod just a little bit more, but bizerra's getting pushed off the angle, and that means a lot. bstrdd finds something in mid, though.
It was a missed time from that Paranoid to get info, or at least a little bit more off the showstopper. So it turns out to be a one-on-one, both duelists down. And with one of the players down on the defense, the neural test being thrown out on the attack. That's the information of a 2-2. We know that the Viper is still inside our pit, that the Sky's playing all the way back towards the A, and that forces an early flash to come out from daiki, but already a second one gets refreshed. Shopify Rebellion, they're looking to move back within the market, but there's a trademark there.
And they should have a good idea that Chamber was opping in this general vicinity. Now a Vandal in hand.
Playing just on the outside of the smoke. What's in that two? The spray transferred and split down. Noia once again is all alone.
She's screaming in the grand finals, Vans, as she gets rewarded with a triple. Noia has to get this spike down, but all 3 defenders, they're not gonna let it happen. They're coming in with the bird.
Doesn't even want to stick the spike. She was trying to go for some heroic play, but it's not gonna be anything there for Shopify Rebellion. isaa picks up the last kill, and a dominant first half for Team Liquid as they take it 10-2.
I like this play from Liquid, identifying that most teams do like to leave Cypher alone. Such good reads. bstrdd has so much ground. That dog is gonna give her information. Paint shell would come out, but not a single soul in sight.
Camera's still up though. Nobody spotted it yet.
There it is.
Still up.
Oh no.
It's still up. Shopify has all of this information right now.
Yeah, the rotates are coming in pretty slow though. Mel and Florescent very nervous about a rat being around in mid. They don't want to get picked off one by one. It looks like all 5 members of Shopify have to be on the spawn side of the map.
The camera gets information on 2 players within the site. They know that they're playing towards the outside of the A site. Here comes the flood in from Shopify. The first blood of Florescent. That's 3 actually. But bizerra fights right back. 4 in the round. It's only up to 1 more. Florescent with the ace for Shopify to get the pistol.
Florescent can't even understand what happened either. She was just W-keying in, looking left, right, and each bullet she hit landed. What the heck just happened? But we have to commend the combo. Sure, Florescent got 5 beautiful kills, yes. We're right. Those were insane frags. But that haunt coming through as that camera was activated, and the breach fault line as well. All of these utilities coming in at the right time, at the right place, completely tease up Florescent. And if you're Shopify, you need a round like that.
They went for a full force buy. Alexis only with the Sheriff. Looking to maybe leverage a showstopper in the hands of Florescent, who just got spotted there. Now instantly comes out with a showstopper, lands it at the feet of daiki. Pain Shell's now pushing forward, and that's daiki also dying with the spike. A big mistake that could be costly, but thankfully a smoke will potentially allow Team Liquid to regather and retake the spike.
And Isa is playing this round so intelligently, able to creep her way out. Noia's got a good idea that this is a possibility. Pops that cage, and she's got to fall back slightly. The rest of the squad for Isa are regrouping back with. And Shopify, they've got to keep their defenses. I mean, you see Sarah all the way on the other side of the map. Alexis is on the way, though.
Yeah. But now bstrdd picked up an orb, plants the spike, has a showstopper available. The timing for Florescent to get those 2 kills. Showstopper, then back out to Florescent. Joojina is now alone. No smokes available, so she could actually play this post plant by the staircase up towards the B main. Aftershock now as she's forced to TP away. Now looking back here. The flash, the swing out, the pickup from Sarah. Shopify comes in for the defuse, and now they get 5. You talked about the 4-1 positioning here for our Shopify that needed to happen. Team Liquid's doing it, and they get the first blood.
That timing for Floor was so unfortunate as she tries to gain information, but bstrdd was just there. Now Sarah tries to scrim, is able to punish.
Moves out for the kill onto Isa. C's now being thrown towards the elbow, and that's going to delay it just for a bit. But bstrdd hit by that one on top of that, so that'll be the cue for Shopify Rebellion to start rotating. Already 4 players there on towards the A site, waiting our Team Liquid for the smoke to dissipate. And we have this lurk, though. We could maybe pivot back. There's 30 seconds left. Still a lot of time to go back within the B site.
Yeah, Liquid, that's exactly what they want to do here. Communications coming through. Actually, maybe they want to send bizerra on the pinch.
Yeah.
Spike still
left.
staying towards A, and bizerra, she needs to find a frag.
20 seconds left. They have to commit. bizerra cannot find that frag that was needed there for Team Liquid. Now Team Liquid, all they can do is try to run in through smokes. Flash coming out. Joojina trying to do whatever she can. She's all alone. But not going to happen. Denied there by Alexis.
Yeah, bstrdd fully aware. They've heard this camera in this general area before. And bstrdd knows it's there. Behind games.
Sets a paranoia now for Shopify Rebellion. Focusing more players to play the defense within the top and middle. Noia gets that pick. There is that push to come through towards the market. But we're slowly over-peaking now for Shopify Rebellion. Getting denied by Team Liquid on the lower buy once again that they have. Sheriff's in hand. Guardian, though, in the hands of bizerra. Beautiful flash, allowing bizerra to get that pick onto Noia. Over-committing on pushes. Over-punished there by Team Liquid. As they now take the advantage by 2 players and now move within the B site for a plant.
And bizerra is so aware that this flank is a possibility. Mel, more than likely, is just going to want to save and hold on to this operator if she can. But the more noise she makes, the more bizerra is going to hear.
Turned around for a bit, but looks like that op is going to be safe for now. They have no choice right now for Shopify but to play the retake within the site. Just within the smoke is Florescent trying to walk out, hit by a paranoia, and is forced to fall back towards Boba. So the plant will come down for Joojina.
Spike planted.
Looks like we're not going to try to push towards Boba for the attackers.
Yeah, they want to wait for Mel. They have to. The paranoia is in tow. She's only got an operator in her hands. You can see Flora is also holding on to that paint shell. So a retake protocol coming through here for Shopify.
Florescent needs this kill for a showstopper to activate. The first one, the first contact. Jump spotting for some information. Sarah to play the bait. There's that first kill. Florescent gets the kill on the daiki. Showstopper lands it right into Basarda, but Basarda got two for her troubles. Paint shells now being thrown. Spotting. Bizerra falling back, but it's still another one swing towards the right side. But we're sticking on the spike. They're spraying up both ends. It's not going to happen. Joojina with the 2 kills. We are going into a map 5.
Wow, Team Liquid just showing up and having an answer every step of the way.
Shopify Rebellion on the attack, have a chance to control the pace of this map to start. Noticing the Sova playing close towards the ledge once again. But as I say, Shopify wants to direct the pace to start things off. It's Bastarda with a headshot of the Sheriff.
She's so deadly. That crosshair placement is to perfection. 4 members of Shopify, they are regrouping, but Sarah, she's got to wait 9 seconds for that recon to come back up. No drone in sight either. And look, for the defenses of Team Liquid, Joojina still has paranoia up. Still strong side is towards A site.
And so does Shopify. They have smokes and paranoia as well. There's a smoke being thrown within the site, paranoia not being thrown. Joojina suppressed towards the back of the side. bizerra dropping down, the double swing to move out towards the generator, but it's a 1-for-1. Numbers are dwindling down on the defense on the A side. Mel with 2 kills of her own. We talked about her having to step up. She does so right now. Isa though has something else to say. Right into Doma Sarah. 2 versus 2. Breaking the window, falling back towards the door, breaking it together.
They're not going to slow down. Okay, because that door took too long to break, they do decide to collect their breath, but just a sliver for Daiki's able to punish. And now Team Liquid, they're going to double back.
And you just hate that Mel was still alive on a 2v2. Throws the one-way smoke towards the door, funneling Team Liquid back towards the heaven. The nice spots, both of them. Crouching is Alexis, pushing forward. Mel with 3 within the round.
Wow.
Daiki cannot get the kills. Mel stops him. And Shopify get the pistol.
Exactly what you need if you're Shopify. That is a feel-good round to start this 5th map.
Shopify running backwards. A flash is being thrown by Alexis. A second flash right away. They don't want to let go of W this second round for Shopify. And the anti-eco. And they now notice the site's open. Alexis is watching that flank. Looks like Team Liquid are looking for a triple push. But as they go for that pressure out towards the spawn, Noia is also there for the bait and switch. Perfect now to hold the second round.
Utilizing each other to perfection. Joojina gets a double.
Oh my.
What?
Isa catches players off guard. Couldn't get the kill there on Tamel, but does some damage. Sheriff, unfortunately, does not allow any of the players from Team Liquid to pick up those weapons left behind, so they had to move in with the lower pistols. And look at the off angle being played by both players. Oh! The shot! The fourth! No way does that happen! Alexis now alone! Sticking on the spike! Sticking on the spike! They get the defuse for the massacre of Thrifty! Team Liquid tying up!
Joojina showing up once again. She can't believe it. I can't believe it. None of us can believe it. That was a sheriff that she picked up off her dead teammate's body and quickly responds and reacts. This should have never happened, Vans. We talk about Shopify playing their fundamentals to perfection most of the time. The fact that they hold those long lines and take advantage of the weaponry that they have, but both players feeling shook. Florescent's not slowing down though. This is a forced buy.
Shopify definitely with the force buys. Do not want to give that pace to control by TL. Moving it out, dashing forward. Beautiful flashes allowing Florescent to open up the site. The upgrades are now going back in favor of Shopify Rebellion. The plant once again, which was their demise that previous round. As Shopify Rebellion now pinned within the B site. All 4 of them remaining.
Bastarda wants to find an opening. That Odin spam coming through the market as soon as that door breaks. Does a little bit of damage, and this alarm bot is going to slow things down for Bastarda, but man, so many of these bullets are just whizzing past each other.
2 flashes available, paranoia being thrown to dash forward. The head-to-head, Bastarda lands on it to Florescent. All 3 players stuck within the backside for Shopify, and instantly they stop the aggression of Team Liquid, and Joojina, who was a key player in that previous round, will decide to save her Vandal for the next. as well as daiki. The TP across, running right into the trap. Bastarda dashes away, and bizerra's there for the support. They run away to play the power of numbers. Instantly, Team Liquid answer back.
They're in and they're out. As fast as this round started, it's already over. Shopify, they've got to regroup, they've got to recollect. That tag is certainly going to slow things down even further for Noia. Sarah decides to try to take that timing and see what kind of hero she can be, but look at this angle for bstrdd. Gets wiped out though. That's something.
The walk out for the clear. The recon dart out towards the generator. Realizing that nobody's playing close now towards the A main. 3 players moving together. 2 of them walking for the contact for Shopify Rebellion. The knife is going to suppress some players, but no information on where they could be. bizerra once again with the Sheriff. But unfortunately not this time, cannot get more. Cannot do the Joojina cosplay. But isaa is there, almost hit that shot. Noia's low on HP and spams from under hell.
Bot coming back.
But the spike is out in the open. Isaa's doing a great job to delay all of this so that this person right here could come in for the flank.
Exactly.
There.
Exactly, and that's such a good point. Isa making it seem like there's more than just her. Joojina's able to collect a Vandal as well, and this timing, Shopify are aware, and they decide to double up in hell.
But the turret's not going to spot her. So isa's the one that's playing the bait. Alarm bot's not going to be sounded either as Joojina's continue to walk forward. But she's too close now. The alarm bot's there, sticking onto the spike. isa's watching that cross. It's now at halfway. Then jump up from Noia. The close in from Paulo. She runs out of bullets. The Red Bull clutch defuse. How do you run out of bullets on an Odin?
That never happens, Vans. But Noia couldn't reload. Shopify need a moment to breathe. They want to catch their breath and slow things down. And it's coming right in the nick of time. Mel recognizing that these last few rounds have been a little bit too hectic, but as I say that, Floor is in there. She gets wiped out.
They're trying to execute off the Hunter's Fury, who does not get any single ping out from Sarah. Full HP are the players within the site. The knife now spotting players creeping up towards the heavens. So that's being watched currently by daiki with the Odin. Alexis just trying to find that timing, lands it, opens up the site, allowing now Shopify to come in from the A main, and Sarah gets 3 of her own. The initiator stepping up this game. Isa now left on a 2v1, instantly breaks the turret, off the spike, the double swing, and the trade-off is perfect in the end.
Florescent has knives and a stinger. You know she wants to go aggressive in M1, M2.
Get out of my way.
Revealing area.
Blocking sight.
Definitely starting out.
Oh, very aggressive.
Dash over, a knife down to clear out towards the market.
Oh, bastard, she still got the kill. What?
The way the spike is down, gets the wall. Does she get the wall? No walls, releases
It's
the tree out,
confident.
and Shopify fights back towards the tree.
This is such a huge punish for Alexis. The fact that she gets a full blind kill and delays that trade by placing down that molly slows everything down for Liquid. Oh my God.
Slows even more after Noia does a drive-by onto isa, will move in for a plant. Now Joojina and daiki only with Vandals.
Spike planted.
I mean, I say only, but they also are at a disadvantage in terms of numbers, all split off across the map. They won't know as Team Liquid is set up with the KG utility towards the A side. First contact towards the tree. Joojina falls back.
Yeah, bizerra was sticking around with that flash prime to try to tee up bstrdd for a quick kill, but she decides to come back to A fast to help out her KJ.
The dash right at the limit. Noia with the lurk, but then just got caught by bstrdd. And with the microwave setup, no pushes coming out from Shopify. It comes down to Florescent at 30 HP. Sarah wins the fight at least on a recross back. And here comes the rotate. The first headshot from Florescent. Again at 30 HP, updrafting away to safety. Giving a chance now for Shopify to work towards the market, but there's a push towards B main.
Yeah, and that push for daiki is everything. The fact that Joojina is controlling all of spawn and daiki is quick on the pinch, this allows the A players to know that this is where Shopify will end.
Is it Hazut?
Thankfully, the alarm bot was still up. So this gives the opportunity for this rotation to happen from daiki. But daiki only has a classic. This is a much more buy than we have for Team Liquid so far. Only a Vandal in hand, and it's good enough for the Sheriff as well.
That's a team flash!
Alexis now left alone to her own devices. 10 seconds left on the clock as it ticks right here. Joojina just waiting on the top of heaven. And Team Liquid off a timeout. It took 2 rounds, but they're still keeping it close. And bstrdd, speaking of her, with the op down towards the middle. Smoke towards the spawn, so Mel is going for the execute for a fake towards his B site with this Hunter's Fury. but because of this aggressive push, bstrdd just reads into this, but did not connect on the shot against Alexis. Dashes away. Joojina's playing the off-angle in wine. Paranoia being thrown up in the air, dashes away. Florescent is an
Damn.
anime character in herself.
Holy shit.
Such heroic plays. Issa's giving away so much noise cues right now. Alexis fully aware of it, calling over to her squad, letting them know that there's a lazy rotator in this market area. And you can see now Shopify, with the man advantage, they want to slow things down. Things have been so hectic, so back and forth early on. That M1 smoke should allow this cat creep. And look at Florescent. She's just been biding her time in wine this whole time.
And now bizerra has an opportunity to just run the null command and use the knife unless off this peak. What an ADS down to Mel. Pulls it in from behind. And a pinch coming in from A main. The off-out lands right into dome of Florescent, but bstrdd forced to fall back. Alexis goes in for the plant. bizerra is still falling. They cannot save her right now for Team Liquid. Daiki trying to move forward with support now finally from isaa. Trying to control towards the tree. 2 insta kills. There's only Noia left. Lockdown is not even needed for Team Liquid.
What a shot coming out for Daiki. With bstrdd on the line with an op, that just becomes so hard. But look at this reaction coming out for Florescent there. I mean, she tanks the Paranoia, and instead of falling back like you usually normally would see, she goes forward. Completely, yeah, just nullifying that Paranoia, making sure that she can actually see. But it's all for nothing. Liquid are the ones to actually put the round on the board, and my goodness. Joojina still has that Omen ult in play. So very quickly, this B site's gonna turn into strong side.
Orb now picked up. Noia will have the the lockdown. Uses it right away. Safe where he cannot get sprayed by an Odin. And nobody wants to play the back site here. isaa was looking to stay for a little bit longer. Finally is able to fall back. Counter smoke being thrown. Flashes coming out. No position gain. The pings, but no kills yet. We're just spraying with the Odin, but bstrdd is still alive within the market and lands the daggers onto Alexis. Still Joojina's within the back of the site, rings around the Rosie towards the back to get the pick on Mel. Paranoia to push forward. Florescent also falls. It's up to Noia. Denied by bstrdd is up. And we have a 6-6 half.
You can see Shopify, they're A-okay with playing this A retake setup. They're still maintaining the strong side B. What a great dart coming through. That should give bstrdd all the information she needs, and they're gonna realize it pretty soon. Not a single bullet being shot back. This is a retake protocol for Shopify.
That's perfect. Clears out all the way behind Generator and Dice. The only place not watching it is Hell. It's being cleared, and also allowing Team Liquid to go for a double setup towards Hell. 2 players playing passively towards the tree, and there's that first contact. Noia there onto isaa, forced to pull back for a bit, pulls out the turret. Meanwhile, Shopify Rebellion have to react by dropping towards the top of heaven. There's that Paranoia being thrown. Florescent dashing through. A second shot there onto bizerra, but Joojina's still alive in the back of Hell. There's that 3rd kill. Once again, Florescent pushing forward. Tap on the spike. The 4th kill. Not another one. Plus the last one onto isaa. 74 HP. Reloads the shot. isaa denies her though, but Mel is also there with the frenzy to secure the round there for Shopify.
That Paranoia coming through at that timing on the gen line with Florescent just full committed, dashing in. This is heroics coming out for Florescent, and that's exactly what this squad needed in the second half.
She's got time to spray within the action too.
She's having fun, Vance. She's having fun.
Yeah, as much as the Des was talking about break, it doesn't look like there's any pressure whatsoever for these 10 players in the server. Despite that pick that came in from bstrdd gets picked off, that pulled out the rotate from Shopify Rebellion. There's only Mel playing towards the Hell. Nice TP coming through as the Paranoia gets thrown by Mel just to try to slow it down if they can. It works out, the spike's down. Now being hunted down, or the double swing coming out from TL. The flick out from Florescent. Only 1 player left alive, and Sarah is able to drop Daiki. No plant as Shopify get the bonus.
Started doing a good job taking care of this alarm bot. Once this M3 smoke goes up, it's gonna keep the defenders guessing, not understanding exactly how much control Liquid are gonna have here. Oh, what a shot.
That Odin is gonna be a nuisance right now for Team Liquid.
And look at the team. Look at Shopify. They've got Florescent on such a deep line, and they know they have mid control. They're reinforcing the A site.
It's not even needed.
down
The
mid.
first point of contact is Alexis towards the archway of the garden. Denies the first opponent trying to inch up here towards the tree. bizerra goes for the flash, but it's all trying to get that spike that got dropped earlier on. And again, getting the timing. Hearing the pop, they both spray. And now the KO falls. And that might be it for the round for Team Liquid.
The Odin's been coming down. You can see Liquid, they want this B.
The outro, the pig out, the collateral from Florescent and dashes away. Leads back out, and instantly Team Liquid are saying, we're not looking to push back into that.
bizerra was trying to be able to punish, but Florescent's already at it there. Look at her. She's running all the way back to that A site. She's going to trust Noia and Sarah to do their job. And bizerra, I mean, she's going to be terrified to even cross this mid. She doesn't know if Florescent is holding this deep line or not. She's got to wait for smokes. And there it is. Joojina provides her that one on M1. But Florescent, she's already made her way all the way to that A site.
Joojina has one more smoke. They have a lockdown to work with, but you could definitely see it right here. All of them just holding their grounds. Joojina towards Sabrosa, and two players playing so passively, waiting for the turret to get information instead to see if Shopify will try to hunt down the remaining players of Team Liquid once again. So this could be it right here, Potter.
Yeah.
12 will
30
be on the
seconds left.
board for Shopify Rebellion, and Team Liquid have to gather every single inch of hope for the team to try to make a comeback.
But they decide to try
10
to
seconds left.
hold on to everything they got. Alexis doesn't want to let that happen.
Oh no, she gets that one, and now with the support,
Down mid.
there's only Isa left, push forward.
No.
Everything is crumbling down for Team Liquid. Shopify Rebellion are at map, series,
Match point.
and championship point with Team Liquid broken this round.
Yeah, look at Sarah. She's got a good line here for B main with her Hunter's Fury, but it looks like Shopify, they're okay with letting this Killjoy ult go off. They're gonna reenact their retake protocols here.
Now fully committing. The spray is coming out from the Odin.
Good
The
teams.
pings through, running through the volleys. Mel gets the first blood. Joojina answers back. Now committed into the site. Hunter's Fury now comes through. Trying to get some pings towards the back of the site. It lands. It kills bizerra. Only 2 kills away needed here for Shopify Rebellion. Closing the gap. Daiki in the back doing whatever she can.
Spike
But she
down
cannot. It's up to Joojina, who has clutched it before. Spike is down out the open. Florescent gets the kill.
Defenders
The
win.
Rebels resist the push from the Dark Horse. And Shopify Rebellion are your game changers champion.
Façam muito barulho para suas campeãs do Game Changers
From last year in Brazil
2023,
as well.
Shopify Rebellion!
Beautiful.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my new channel. Until next time.